What is going on, tribe? How we doing, ladies and gentlebeans? We are on hump day, halfway through the week, but 100% of the way to kicking ass and taking some names with Goth Mommy Ray, am I right? Is everybody excited? Chris, how you doing? Burrito, how you doing? Elias, how you doing? Lausch, how you doing? Smeagol, how are you? I hope everybody's groovy today, baby. Oh, God, there was so much news today, guys. There was so much news today. Hi, Elias. Yeah, I'm doing great, mate. The tactical neck. Yeah, I mean, you gotta get tactical with it. It's still very cold here in the UK at the minute. Still very cold, so, got to keep nice and warm. I've seen the new Datacron set. I've seen the new Hunter level 9. Seen the new feats for the new Conquest. Obviously, we had the new Lightspeed bundles. We had all the new Datacron information. It was just so much to drop all at once. And then we had Jocasta Null yesterday and Hunter. It's like, oh my days, guys. Overload information. Who's this Darkside Ray? I haven't seen any hype about her. Aussie Mike, she doesn't exist. She can't hurt you. Don't worry, buddy. She doesn't exist. It's a myth. Do we have any ideas on what will beat Jabba with the new Datacron set? It's going to be Vile. Lord Vader, I think, will still have a chance. The immunity to thermals is always going to be helpful. Hey, good business, Elias. Good business. But yeah, it's definitely going to require some thought, Smeagol. Definitely going to require some thought because Jabba is just going to be an absolute menace. He's going to be an absolute menace, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this nonsense. Utter nonsense. So, level 6, Hut Cartel. Whenever an enemy takes damage from a thermal detonator, which is like all the time, all Hut Cartel allies are going to gain ramping offense. 5%. Every thermal detonator. They're gonna do so much damage so quickly. When an enemy is inflicted with a thermal, they are immune to health and protection recovery. You can't heal when you have a thermal, and you always have thermals against Jabba. Whenever a Hut Cartel ally uses a basic ability on their turn, all Hut Cartel allies gain 10% turn meter. It's like, oh my lord. It's just nuts. It's just nuts. Got the last requirement GLA. He wasn't already with the Mercs Dunkron? No, not really. Not really. He was a pain, but not that hard. Like, you could still beat him. This just sounds disgusting. This just sounds disgusting. And like, even the level 9s, like, Gammo Guard's level 9 is actually pretty good. Gammo Guard gaining 250 speed, 100% counter chance, 500% potency. He's going to be riposting, always putting out dots. 30% less damage taken. And cooldown reduction all the time. And then you've got, where is it? They've tried to level up worse ones. Where is Mob Enforcer? Mob Enforcer's level 9. Yeah. So, as long as you've got a leader, Hut Cartel ally, whenever they use an ability, Mob Enforcer is going to assist, dealing 50% more damage. At the start of her turn, all enemies with thermals get buff immunity for a turn. It's like, okay. Whenever she attacks out of turn, basically on every single turn of Jabba's, she's going to crit. Whenever an enemy critically hits her, they get inflicted with a thermal detonator. And her thermals do more damage. It's nuts. Hey, Art. How you doing, bro? Think they'll put the Embo level 9 with mercenaries instead of Hut Cartel? Let me remind myself about the Embo level 9. Yeah, it's quite nice, to be fair. It's quite nice. I like the HK-47 one as well. This one's quite cool. A little bit of a lifter for Afra. At the start of a turn, Kira gains prepared. Whenever a mercenary ally attacks, she assists, and if she has health steal up, whenever she loses prepared, she gains 5 stacks of Soldier of Fortune and stacking potency up to 100%. First time she uses a special, which has 20 stacks, she inflicts heal immunity and protection disruption for 3 turns. Like, the Kira one is also pretty good, to be honest. The Dash Rendar one, that's pretty good. This one is kind of might be a bit annoying. The Nest one is really good. Hey, Bazinga, thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you. 44 would be 44. So yeah, it's kind of wild. I really like the Jedi Knight Cal Kestis one. This one's amazing. He's going to insta-kill after 2 turns now. Well, not 2 turns. He'll be on his 3rd turn. He'll insta-kill. But yeah. Whenever he gains a configuration, he gains an extra 5 stacks. So normally you gain 10 stacks, right? So he'll be gaining 15. So I'll go 1 turn, change configuration, 15 stacks. 2 turns, change configuration, 30 stacks. 3rd turn, insta-kill. So if you got him in a Jedi Knight Revan team, you could quite literally go something like, go into the Armor Shred stance configuration. Jedi Knight Revan can pass back to him, and he could pass back to Jedi Knight Revan or something like that. And then as soon as you get rounds to his next turn, insta-kill's available. And then he's going to gain, boom, 10% defense stacking 100%, 50% defense penetration, 100% offense for 2 turns. Kind of wild. Kind of wild. It's going to be super useful. It might actually make Jedi Knight Cal Kestis be able to use it on defense. Who knew? He doesn't normally... His AI is so terrible on defense. Never does it correctly. Because people usually have in like JML, and all he does is use the call to assist instead. He uses inheritance teachings all the time. Hi Amy, how you doing today? Oh, yep. The DC set is available from shipments at the moment. Excuse me. It's available here right now. So, yeah. Any good stuff in there? Some wild stuff. Some wild stuff. Jabber is going to be horrendous now. Throny! How you doing, Throny? You okay, buddy? What up, Scribe? What up, Raj? Hedda Moretti. How you doing? Your refresh is in 15. You can't see it yet? Hey, you can. You could use crystals if you wanted to, but I don't recommend it. There's no point. What's the factions? You've got mercenaries, smugglers... you've got Hutt Cartel and droids. So some interesting things. Interesting things. So, over here, mercenary, Hutt Cartel, smugglers, and droids. The droid one seems to be kind of nyeh. Like, this is okay. Falling below 40% health, damage immunity for 2 turns, can't be dispelled. Whenever they dispel a buff or a debuff, all droids are going to gain crit damage and offense up for 3 turns. Can't be dispelled. Whenever an enemy is stunned, they're going to... See, the thing about this is there's nothing like permanent potential ramping all the time. There's nothing like that. It's just kind of like, yeah, it's nice to have. The damage immunity is nice to have, but you can quite often skip the whole thing. And it's just keeping them alive for 2 turns. It's, not a great deal. Recovering 25% health and gaining 10 speed stacking, I mean, it's alright, but you prefer something that's going to, like, help you win the battle, not help you stall. Hey, June, how you doing, brother? Surprised First Order didn't get a Kron this time round. I guess Rey is already too good. They didn't want to break the game. Probably why that is. Normally they do provide a Datacron for a Conquest unit. But I'm guessing they thought, hang on, she's already kind of busted. Saw a vid from a taco restaurant called Mag in Banwen. Looked amazing. Banwen. Oh, don't know where that is. Did your first challenge tier 3 of the assault battle with Slack today? That took forever. I think I did that a long ass time ago with Sea Lead Nihilus. Sea Lead Nihilus. With maybe Malak? I can't remember. It was a long ass time ago now. The beginning of a season of a newly released Conquest toon is always the most exciting and chaotic. There is that. I imagine my opponent's probably got Rey unlocked, probably got Triple Omni Rey. Let's have a look and see. Dropping my skill rating thanks to losing yesterday. Sith Lord 68. He is, oh my god, 14 million GP. Yeah, he's going to have everything. Oh, there we go. R9, triple Omni, R9 Ray. 329 speed, 100k health, 9k offense. The offense is a bit low. But, I mean, that's not going to matter. The 329 speed and the 100k damage is going to be the big deal, right? Are there any really long level 9s for accessible characters? The good ones would be like... Nest is really good, and so is Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. But it depends on if you call Jedi Knight Cal Kestis accessible. I think he's very accessible. Banwen is just north of Port Talbot. Oh, really? Banwen? I can't say I've ever heard of Banwen. Banwen. Small village in Neath, Port Talbot County in the Borough of Wales. Banwen is a part of the community of Onllwyn, along with the village of Onllwyn itself and the adjacent parish of Ddyffryn Cellwen. Banwen is in the upper Dwlais Valley. Dwlais. With views from over the southern slopes from the Brecon Beacons, or the Banau Brycheiniog. Da iawn chi, Achan. Alright, fair enough. I've not heard of that one. Which Khyber am I in? Khyber 1? I am in Khyber 1, just about still. Yeah, it's a little distant. I mean, it's a tiny place, Banwen. It's no surprise I've never heard of it. I've been meaning to try out that Burger Boys place in Port Talbot, but I never go around Port Talbot way. Or very rarely. Yeah, interesting stuff, guys. You think there'll be a Bad Batch Lightspeed bundle? Maybe. Maybe, eventually at some point. I mean, if we got an Inquisitors one, there's no reason why we can't get a Bad Batch one as well. I got to get Jedi Knight Cal Kestis after I get JML, but that's far in the future. I mean, he's an easy... You only need Gear 12 characters to unlock him. 5 Gear 12 characters. Not that far from me, I'm down near Swansea. Oh, you by Swansea, are you, boy, Kylo? Wonderful. Hey, Clint, how you doing, buddy? You haven't even checked my opponent? I'm pretty sure everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Our opponent's only got 14 million GP. It's okay. Only got 14 million. I'm sure we're going to get our asses handed to us on a silver platter. Oh well, never mind. It's all a bit of fun, isn't it, guys? What's going on, Nico? It would indeed be a Lord Vader bundle. If that, well, I mean, it would form part of it, I guess. Thing is, with the Lord Vader bundle, you have to think you've got to have Gas and you have to have Padme as well. So those two will not be part of a Lord Vader bundle because they are legendary unlocks. And CG does not give us Journey Guide characters in Lightspeed bundles. So when we look at the requirements for Lord Vader, Galactic Legends, where are we? Over here. When we look at the requirements, we're like, yeah, they can give us Hunter, Tech, and Wrecker. They can give us Tusken Raider, but they can't give us Padme. They can't give us... Where is he? Where's Gas? Oh, he's down here. General Skywalker. The other things they can give us packs for, and to be honest, most of them are kind of like, yeah, characters. You know, they're kind of trashy characters. Except for the Bad Batch, which are newer characters that have a high level of Kyrotech investment. So it's going to be an interesting setup. You guys at 14.6. Oh, unlucky, brother. Waiting for the Inquis Lightspeed bundle. Yes, Nico. Is that more than Arnold's GP? I think Arnold is about 13.6. I want to say he's probably higher than that. He's probably higher than that. Let me check. Arnold T101 Sorgado.gg. What is Arnold at now? Arnold's 14.1 mil. I guess I was completely wrong. But then he does whale on every single new marquee. Like to Relic 789 minimum. So I suppose it shouldn't surprise me. 14.1 mil Arnold is. I have not, Karth. Is that what you've done this round, buddy? Have you gone full GL defense? You gone big boy defense? Am I keeping Ray for offense? No, Azizzle. She's on defense. Mostly. I think I've got 5 on defense. I think I've got 5 on defense. Good luck on Friday if you're sober. I'm not streaming on Friday. I'm not streaming on Friday. I'm going to Rome. So I'll literally be in the air. Big dig defense for Karth. That is the way. Yeah. So as much as I would love to be streaming on Friday, but I'm going on holiday, guys, so I won't be back for a week. You know? It'll have to be Saturday. A week Saturday is when we'll have our next... Well, there'll still be GAC then. Yeah. Because we're in week 1, aren't we? Doom. How many of the new Datacron set do you have already, Karth? How many of these have you wailed on anything already? So now I don't get to watch you and Ranger melt down that you've got nothing left to attack with. Exactly, and I think isn't Ranger gone to MegaCon? Or would he be back by Friday? Maybe Ranger can play your GAC for you. And then you can watch him melt down. You can force Ragnar to do your GAC. Whalerick, you could. Yes. When in Rome, enjoy, buddy. I can't wait, Thrawny. I can't wait to watch Wales lose to Italy in rugby. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be the best. What can beat Slacker with Darkside Ray? I think JMK. JMK Cat. What are the stats for the new Datacron set? It's like crit damage, offense, crit chance, health, protection, tenacity. I think those are the stats we've got for this new set. Let's see how well my memory served me there. Stats. Crit damage, chance, health, protection, armor pen, offense, tenacity. Did I get armor pen? I think I might have missed armor pen. But yeah. JMK Cap, but do not snipe first turn. Exactly. You need to wait for your entire team to take a turn first, and then snipe. Oh, definitely, Karth. Tell me more. Tell me more, tell me more. Your old team sadly disbanded. Do you remember the Celtic Warriors? The old team? Was that a rugby team, Kyla? Use 5s as your tank and Slacker won't... No way! Is that... Oh, dude, I'm definitely... Oh, hang on. I think I've got... Shit. I've got gas on defense. Crap. I think I've got gas on defense. I need to... Give me a team, quick. Did I put resistance on defense? I did. Here we go. Sure. There we go. Swapped it. Swapped it. With 2 minutes remaining? 2 minutes and 35 seconds remaining. I'm not sure if I should have put in... no, I like to keep Watt. I like to keep Watt at this point, Jorge. Watt to go with C. It's that added security for C that he really needs it. Hey, Aatrox. I'm doing great, buddy. How are you doing? Gas is no problem for my gas. My Gar ASC. I need to remod for that. Because that used to be fun, man. That used to be fun. And I do have an R9 Gar Saxon that literally does nothing. But this is the problem when you have to remod for territory war guilds. Is that they don't... Obviously, they're not going to do stuff like crazy high tenacity modding on Gar Saxon. So he's languishing right now. Hera and Cantina is great. It's nice of them, isn't it? It's very nice of them. Very nice indeed. And I think I bought my first set of Omega full fugitive shards in the store today. So that's nice. We can get it. We can get a start on her. Hey, what's going on, Rob? Yeah, you need high tenacity, Amy, for sure. They need to adjust the rewards for TW for more people to actually care about them. Yeah. I completely agree. I think the game mode needs a complete overhaul and the reward structure needs a complete overhaul. Bridgend merged with Pontypridd to make the Celtic Warriors. You're from Bridgend. Oh, okay, fair enough. Sorry, I don't know if you mentioned that earlier. I must have missed it if you did. But I didn't realise. What position did you use to play, Kylo? Who ordered the sexy Welshman in a turtleneck? Big Papa Bump. How you doing, brother? Everybody. All right, everybody, you know, they don't know it. But hello. Sex icon over here. You know what I mean? In the 70s, I would have been a hit with the ladies. Until they saw I was only like 5'8". And then they'll be like, oh, well, maybe not. But hey, I've got the chutzpah. I've got the moxie. We can make it happen, Captain. Ayo! I want them to introduce leagues and rankings like we have in GAC for TW. So I think we should have a league and division structure similar to GAC that encourages guilds to get up because you get more rewards, more rewards, more rewards, more rewards, more rewards. And it becomes more of a tournament-based structure that way. But they need to completely overhaul what those rewards look like. You know? I don't know why CG doesn't do more with cosmetics either. You know, just little things. Little things. Like you go into Grand Arena here, right? You go into your battle and all you see is, there's your portrait. You're in Kyber 1, so you get the Kyber 1 portrait banner. But we have nothing like, and okay, yeah, you've got a title, right? But you've got nothing that elaborates on this. Like, say your guild was a top performing guild. Should there not be some sort of flair, some animation, some graphic that you can have around your name that, you know, you can use as basically peacocking, right? Showing off the fact that, oh yeah, I'm in a really strong TW guild, or I'm in a guild that's got 46 stars in Rise of the Empire TB. Something like that. A little bit more things like that that don't provide any gameplay value, but can add a little bit of personality and flair to your portrait. Because this is just dull. It's boring. You know what I mean? It's just boring. They could do so much more with this sort of thing. You know, it's very like early 2000s. It's just, here's a blue box. There's nothing fancy about the UI here. It's just blue box, green box. Make it pop. Make it pop, guys. Anytime CG restructures something, it results in net less rewards for the average player. Completely wrong, Hotel. Completely wrong. That is wildly inaccurate. The change to GC structures massively benefited almost everybody. Crystals being removed from Squad Arena massively benefited almost everybody. The people that got hurt were the top performers. The people that used to get to the top of Squad Arena, those are the people that got hurt by the changes in GAC. The raid reward structure, massive benefit to the entire player base. Like, you're completely wrong, Hotel. Like, that's not even close to being right. Last TW went against a guild with 120 million more GP. We lost our 17 win streak to it. Ouch, Nico. That sucks. That really does suck. They would have to do something about sandbagging guilds that like to match up against lower guilds, or at least update the GP brackets. So sandbagging guilds is a really, really difficult subject to breach, especially in a game this old, right? There are so many people that don't like TW. Most guilds do not deliberately sandbag. Most guilds are pretty good if you get about 45 people sign up out of 50, right? 45 is a pretty good turn up for a guild, I would say. I operate in a high-end, you know, end game TW-based guild. We still get about 45 people sign up, you know? Are we sandbagging because we've lost 10% of the max player base? Not necessarily. You know, people do it because not everybody wants to play TB. People are busy, you know? There are some guilds that do deliberately say, okay, we've hit 37 players, nobody else sign up, and that's kind of shitty. But how else can you approach it, you know? What would you do against Balin, Malacros, Shin, Maul, Star Killercron? Yeah. What would I do against it? What indeed would I do against it? It's a tough team. Slacker, probably, but Slacker's on defense, so... You mean this team over here? that I have set. It's a nasty team. It's a very expensive team, but it's nasty. Hey, Inimitable, how you doing, buddy? Even Reaver struggles with it. It's tricky. How do I feel about Dadbod Boba Lightspeed Bundle now that you realize you get 1 Zeta and 3 Omnis included? I think it's good value, but I thought it was good value to begin with. No, okay, hang on. If we break it down from a stance of pure cost, right? Pure cost. Even then, it's good value. It's like in the sense of if you were to go out, use your crystals or buy crystals in order to use crystals to get things like all the Kyrotech that you need, all the signal data that you need, all the relic material data that you need, all the Omicrons that you need, all the Zeta mats that you need, all of that business, it's way cheaper, right? It's way cheaper than just dropping $40. You know, like it just is. There's no way around that. There's just it's value in that sense, right? It's cheaper than buying the materials directly, right? If you look at it from the stance of how much use will I get out of Dadbod Boba, that's an entirely different kettle of fish, isn't it? Because if it didn't have the TW armies, it is a bit of a waste, because it's like he doesn't have a use in the game necessarily. Maybe he will in the future. Right now he doesn't. In TW, with his Omicrons, he's actually a bit of a monster. So has value there, right? But it's also sliced by how much do you care about TW? Does your guild care about TW? Because one person getting a TW character doesn't make a difference. You need guild buy-in. The whole guild needs to do it, or like half the guild needs to do it. If 2 or 3 people do it, doesn't make any kind of real impact. And that's the issue. What's going on, Decil? Your guild is sandbagging. They have a rule that 5 people sit out by rotation. We only sign up with 45, or else we'd face gauntlet guilds. Ouch, Mel. We're at 400 million. We don't usually get a large difference, but CG decided it was time for us to lose. How am I going to beat Slacker? Who knows? Probably JMK. What time do I usually start attacking? Immediately. I know it's just gone live, but we're 5 minutes in and people are being very discursive right now. What's going on, Scott? Probe Droid getting the bonus turn this set. So random. It is a little bit weird. I can't see me using it. In MSF, everyone in the guild is in the war. No sign up. Sometimes that's good, and others it's bad. But it does eliminate sandbagging. I think that would be a bad approach, Maltradar. The reason I say that is because, as aforementioned, there are people that do not enjoy the game mode. And what that's going to cause is, if we do not change any way to the way that matchups are decided now, if we simply leave it as is, then it's going to break people out of guilds, because guilds are going to have to be a case of, all right, if you're going to be in the guild, everybody has to sign up for TW. If you don't participate in TW, we're going to kick you out. And that, in principle, sounds, yeah, that makes sense, right? Everybody has to play TW. It's a game mode. But in practicality, there are some really, really good players that only like to do stuff like raiding and PvE content. Rise of the Empire. That's all they want to do. But they could be like 14 million GP. They just really hate TW and they don't want to play it. Would you really want to be kicking out those players because they're a liability in territory wars? It's like, at the very top end, it's not like you can tell people, just go full defense. That's not how defenses are structured in territory wars. You know, you need to have defensive teams that are very stringent. It'll be particular teams in each zone, and then you need everybody to attack on offense. So it just doesn't work in those scenarios. It just means guild politics and disruption of guilds. It's going to get harder and harder to have guilds be whole and complete, because people are just going to be bitching all the time. Swagger Life is good, Carl. How are you? You're better doing the Inquisitor's Lightspeed bundle for sure. Oh god, yeah, without an option, without any hesitation, the Inquisitor bundle is much better. If we use Mob Enforcer in the new Datacron set, why eliminate Boba? Why not Lando? Is Lando that much better? No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. The only reason people tend to use Boba right now is for a number of things, right? Boba helps deal with Night Sister cheese because you can execute. That's one benefit of Boba. 2, the current Datacron set has 15% stacking health and protection for dark side allies. Boba being dark side and Lando being light side means you can double dip on that bonus a little bit more. That's why people tend to drop Lando. It's not because Boba is inherently a better character to use in a Jabba defense. It's a mixed bag. Sometimes people have vacations as well. Exactly. Hey, Pengi, how you doing? It's better to not join TW if you are not active. We got a little problem with that? Yeah, absolutely. If you join TW and you do not participate, you are actively hurting your entire guild. Let's do the attacks already. I want to see Darkside Ray. Swagger gameplay. You don't tell me what to do. This ain't your stream. If you sign up, you have an obligation, but not required to sign up every time. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's basically all guilds that I've ever been in. If you sign up for Territory War, you're attacking in Territory War. Like you have to. I have the same people sandbag all the time in every game mode. Huh? How'd you sandbag Gak? Isn't Embo better than Boba? Again, it's more of a... Like, Territory Wars, Embo is definitely better. But usually in Territory Wars right now, at least, we're not using Lando, we're using Boba as well as Embo. So... no, Yaron, she's on defense. I think the only reason they're doing Boba Fett Sign of Django is due to them just going down the list of conquest characters, and that gives me hope. That Malgus will be soon. Oh, we've got a long way to go before we get to Malgus, right? It'll probably be like Ben. Ben would be next, is that right? Would it be Ben Solo? Because we did like Razor Crest, Cat, Boba Fett, Ben? I can't remember, it's going back a long time now. I sign up, place units, that's it. I hate that mode. Fair enough. It isn't Wolf stream. Then we'll get to attacking soon. Wolf will spend 3 hours chatting before even opening the game. I mean, there is that. You just need to be petting a cat to complete... I need a white cat, don't I? Like a white ragdoll. Interceptor might be next in line, but I don't know if they'll do a bundle for it. I feel like... I think they'll have a hard time trying to sell Lightspeed bundles for just ships. Because unless they pair the character with it, but even then, how'd you price it? You know, there's no relic levels to inflate the value. There's no gearing of a ship. You gear the pilot, right? So, Rhea's Emo Queen. Did they do a Razor Crest bundle? I don't think so. Embo with his Kron will be a truckload better than Boba, regardless of the game mode, although only briefly. Embo with his Kron will be a truckload better than Boba, regardless of game mode, although only briefly. Sorry, I'm not following, Mount. And how you doing, Mount? Good to see you, buddy. Your rival parked his Darkside Ray on defense with 595 speed. Oh, with a 595 speed slack. I was like, she doesn't have 595 speed. That's wild. I need to see ways to defeat her. Tout de suite. Tout de suite. I'm probably going JMK. Let's have a look and see what our opponent has placed there. Let's see what our opponent has placed. We've got the Mommies. That's interesting. We've got Tuscans. We've got Saw Gerrera. We've got Balin over here. Don't be Balin on Balin. We have got Jabba. We've got Iden. We've got... Ooh, we've got Treo with Lord Vader. Oh, and Maul. Oh, I wasn't expecting Maul and Maulcron as well. R9 on the Maul. What? And we've got Rabies over here with a bunch of droids and a Sorticron. Alrighty. That's interesting. That's an interesting Ray comp. Hey, Leon. It's going well, mate. How you doing? Scribble looking like a Bond villain. That's what I try. Oh, the new Datacron. Sorry, Mount. I was trying to... I was like, what? There are definitely better Hutt Cartel crons to use. Yeah. Like, I'm tempted by the Mob Enforcer one, but I know you're looking at R9ing your Gamma Guard card. How's it going? It's going great, buddy. Tuscan no Army? You're chilling. Well, I mean, it's 5v5, so there wouldn't be an army, right? But, do you all wanna see something fun? Karth, look what we did. Yay. We got our Balin Cron. Does anybody want to have does anybody want to hazard a guess at the health on my GL Ray? Does anybody want to hazard a guess on the health of my GL Ray right now? I said Gammo Guard, not. I said Gammo Guard, not General Grievous, Scar. It's not on. All right, Night Fox, get the fuck out. So let's see. 320k from Annihilate, 250k from Azizel, 450k from Wolfman, 200k from Amy. Hey, Dragonliver, how you doing? 129k, not 169k, Citizen. 600 from Brandon, 487k from Big Ninja, 280k, 240k, 150k. What's going on, John? 116k, 420k, 69, 69, 69. That would be wild, Eric. Come at me, bro. 300k would be your guess, Phil. All right, okay. How many Omicrons did I... All of them, John. All of them. All right, okay, so. Here we go. 397,000 health. 515 speed and 16k offense. She's healthy, bro. She is healthy. Nearly 400k health. If she lifebloods... Is that 25%? Let's have a look. Ray loses 25% health and target gains bonus protection equal to the amount lost. So 25% of 400k. That's 100,000 bonus protection that the target ally is getting. 100,000 damage that they can tank. That's wild. And she's still got 16k offense. Yeah, don't forget the GL passive. Yeah, she's relicate, so she's gaining an extra 80% additional base. Not too bad, hey? Not too bad. She is going to be a pain in the arse. Yeah. And then we throw her in with Cal Kestis and Barris and GK and my boy over here. It's because I threw my Balin Kron on. My Balin Kron has got 150% health and 50% offense. And some extra defense and protection. Just for good measure. Your Balin Kron has 355% offense. Azizel, that is wild. That is so much offense, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, yeah. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. All right. Should we talk defense, guys? Should we talk defense and how we might begin to tackle this monstrous defense that we've got? I'm expecting to see more on the back wall because this is not that many GLs, right? That's not that many GLs. 2? Was it? Yeah, so far 2 GLs on defense. I feel like the back wall is hiding some... Oh, 3. Sorry, I didn't see the Ray. So, let's have a think. We've got Ray. I feel like... What have I even got? I've changed up my defense so much I don't even know what I have to use. Could be in a spot of bother. Did I put Starkiller on defense? I did not. So we could Starkiller it. Yeah, we could Starkiller it. Jason. What does your opponent usually do on the back wall? No idea, Born. No idea. Okay, so potentially we could try and Starkiller the Ray. It might be a little bit tricky with all this Droid action going on. But I think it should be fine. That's a lot of protection. When Old Republic targets another ally with a buff during their turn, I don't think Sortie has got an actual targeted ability. She's got, like, an ability that heals the weakest droid, right? But not a targeted ability, so that should be fine. Spare parts to other droids that don't have it. That shouldn't be an issue. We should be looping turns, mostly. They're going to start with protection up 20%. So I don't think the Ray should be too much difficulty for Starkiller. I don't think so. And then we've got the Traya Lord Vader. That's going to be tricky. Jabba. What's the cron on the old Jabba? Gungans are OP. You like Gungans. Right. So he's got stacking stats, got some health, protection, and tenacity. So the tenacity there is to try and screw over Lord Vader teams. But we're not running a Lord Vader team, so that's okay. That's okay. Then we've got an Iden Versio team. Iden. Is Iden endgame worthy? Not really, sorry. Not really. She's okay, but I think she's just a little bit dated now. She came out in an era when CLS was still an issue, you know? And we're just not in those days. We're not about that life no more. You know what I mean? We're not about that life no more. Here's you go. That's a lot of tankiness. Potency is 106%. I'd be very tempted to try and Wumper it, but with this, no. Absolutely not. I wouldn't risk it with this here. And the grit would mean, yeah, no, that feels bad, man. And plus there is Scout in there. You definitely don't Wumper that business. You definitely don't Wumper that business. Stormtrooper. What are our options over here? We could Adrad it. Do I have Adrad available or have I set Adrad on defense? Can't remember. We have Adrad. Okay, so Adrad is our solution for that then. It does indeed have grit. And grit is a pain in the tuchus. But it's not like the dots are the primary source of damage when it comes to Wumper. What is the Cron? The Cron was Range Trooper and Grit and Turn Meter. Yeah, okay. I mean, the Grit makes it a little bit harder for Adrad, right? Yeah, so maybe not Adrad because Exposes is a big deal for damage against these guys. We could Malgus it. Oh, Wolfie, you're unwell, buddy. I'm sorry, dude. Who's Cappy in my guild? He's one of the officers, buddy. Why'd you ask? Wishing you many bowls of quick recovery. Many bowls, yeah. All right, so maybe we Malgus the Iden. Potentially that. Potentiali. Did I keep my Night Sisters? I did. I kept the Great Mothers. That's good. That's cool. That's nifty. Kept the Great Mothers for offense. So let's have a look at this. Traya, Nihilus, Savage, Lord Vader, Maul, with the Maul Cron. What have we got? Stacking stats, damage immunity. Let's see. We might have to layer it. Because there aren't many things that beat this reliably. There are not many things that beat this reliably. Am I still playing the free-to-play account? Every day, TJ. Every day. Have I seen the Hunter DC? I have, yes. I have indeed. You're having a chat with them? Death's Helm, don't make me go to Cappy and say, do not let Death's Helm in the guild. Don't make me be that guy, alright? My Ray's on defense, Big Ninja. My Ray's on defense. I have her over here. Look, there's Light Ray and Dark Ray with the triple army. So she's just chilling up here for now. 328, she's not the fastest. She's got decent health. She's got decent offense. It'll be different next mod lock. C-3PO solos every GL. He runs away like the best of them. And we got a pretty fast Supreme Leader Kylo. Pretty quick one. Death's Helm just announcing to everybody that he's thinking of leaving his guild. Wow. So you're live and wanted to pop in and say thank you for the Conquest videos. They helped me get Darkside Ray. Awesome, GB1. I'm glad I could help, buddy. Thank you. Have an opponent with 4 GLs, none on defense. Ouchies. All right. Okay. So if we say then, for the Traya Lord Vader, we're going to layer it. That means we've got to do something about this Jabba. What's going to be our options against Jabba? Do. That's an R8 Embo as well. That's wild. So our options are thin on the ground. Damn it. I set Afra Dengar on defense. Yes, me. I set Afra Dengar on defense. Otherwise, that would literally was going to be my go-to. Maybe we Reaver it. It's a bit of a wild card. It is a bit of a wild card. But I don't have many options. I can't afford to take in my JMK, basically. Or I could 2-tap it by doing like see what. Take out all of the ads and leave Jabba to the end. Queen Amidala, Afro with Dengarkron. Oh, sorry. Queen Amidala works against Jabba? Really? I never use Queen Amidala on offense. So I genuinely, I don't know what she beats. I genuinely don't know where to use her. She does have a high win rate. Who knew? Who knew? She's like really high win rate. That's tempting. It's tempting to use Queen Amidala. That's kind of cool. I like that idea. If 4 GLs on defense, is a full wall of them better than splitting them 2 and 2 on the front? Generally speaking, Darth, it depends on what sort of defense you're trying to go for. Like in 5v5, I believe there's more banners to be had by going up through fleet. Is that right? I think that is right. I think it's right. Like there's more banners to be had by breaking north and breaking north. So you could set like a trashy fleet defense and just try to go big dick defense up here and hope they don't clear it. But in 3s, it's the other way around. South has got more banners available to it. So, you know, could go down there. Like generally, I wouldn't try and split it like that. I try to make one as difficult as possible. When you split it, you're hoping that the opponent struggles with trying to find enough variety of offense to clear both. So usually you want to try and focus one area to try and either lock it down completely or stop them from being able to clear a wall. No, Sovereign, not always. No, in 5v5, if you're in Kyber 1, there's more total banners to be earned by going north. In 3v3, because there are more teams on defense, you've got 5 squads in the back here, 5 squads in the front here. Because of that, and the fleet is static, there's always 3 fleets in Kyber 1, or in Kyber in general. It means that in 3v3, you earn more additional banners because there are more teams that you can earn banners from, essentially. So South is worth more in 3s. Doop 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 boo doo doo doop doo doo. Excuse me. All right. Could Bosk Dengar with Dengar Stunkron defeat Dark Trooper Moff Gideon? Probably, if you've got like Grief and Mando in there as well for insta kills. Bam 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 bam. I always put the stronger defense on top areas to hope my opponent doesn't get to the ships. That's fair. I mean, that's another strat, right? Set a weak fleet defense and hope that they don't break through your north so that you can then break through their north. First stream I've been able to catch live. Thanks for all you do. Aw, Emerald Crusader. Thank you, buddy. That's kind of you. There's a risk if Anakin gets focused. It's a pretty solid attack. Dave Thulu. Sorry, what was that about, mate? So anyway. Oh yeah, we were contemplating Reaver, but then Reaver can be for Balin. So for Balin, we can go Reaver. For Great Mothers, we could do Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron, or alternatively, we could do Darth Revan. Actually, we're using Malgus versus Iden, so I think Qui-Gon Omi beats these girls. Is that right? Did I imagine that? Did I dream that up? Great mothers. I don't know about the double Ommis, though. And we got Zombie as well. Gas has got a good win rate, too. Qui-Gon Ommi has got 60% win rate. Could be worse. Could be worse. But we could also Bane it. CLS, can CLS beat it? CLS has got about 50% win rate at the moment. Okay, so Bane would be ideal if we don't have... Bane is sort of like, if I don't need to use Bane on the back wall, that's where he's going. Bane, CLS. So CLS and Qui-Gon Jinn are both 50% counters. Bane will destroy it, no doubt. Then we've got Saw. Makes me feel a little bit sore thinking about it. It's 5v5. There are no 5v5 Tusken Ommis. They're all 3v3 Ommis only. I didn't imagine that either, did I? I'm not going mad. This one's got C-Rex in here. I despise this comp. I despise it. That's a lot of armor pen. Holy cow. Alrighty then. Bo-Katan? Bo-Katan against what? Against the Saw team? I mean, yeah, I think that does work. I'm not entirely sure. Bo-Katan. I think I've done it before and we just never took a turn. Like, they just TM looped us the whole time. And it hasn't got great win rates, I'll be honest. It's like 40%. Armor penetration is the second best type of penetration there is. Market penetration being the first type. I'm sure that's what you were going for, wasn't it? Yeah, Bo-Katan not so solid. Not so solid. Yeah, that Saw team is going to be a real pain. But maybe we could, like, JML it or something. We do have JML. So I'll put JML question mark and hope that we don't need to use JML on the back wall. And then we've got Tuskens. Gotta be careful when facing off against these big boys, I tell you. They got some nasty, nasty stuff going on. 4.5 minutes of pain, attacked 3 times and told. Never. Yeah, it's wild. And he's got all the Omicrons, even though Captain Rex isn't actually doing anything. I mean, we could Bo-Katan that, truth be told. Or we could Adrad it. They haven't got, like, grit. I don't think there's grit on this. What is this Cron? Let's put it in. So it might be Adrad, might be Bo-Katan on here. Let's see. We've got 25% turn meter. We got the Raider Cron. And damage immunity. Yeah, I think we Adrad it. I think Adrad is the cheapest solution there. Gas is a better option against JML. Yeah, we might not be able to do it though, buddy. The problem is C-Rex. Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I might need to save. I might need to save my gas to deal with his Darkside Vision Ray. Oh, thank you, One Grand Admiral. That's very kind of you. Okay. Alright. We have to start off by clearing south, guys. There ain't no two ways about it. We're going to start off by clearing south. Let's go over here. Not trying. You're trying gas on Slacker? No, Death's Helm. No, absolutely not. That would be suicide. But I'm using 5s in JMK squad. Apparently it's messing up Slacker's ult. Rey is on defense, yeah. Let me just confer that with Karth real quick. I don't know if he's still around. Okay, so I think we'll probably start off with the Rey. Rey first, and we were thinking just go Starkiller. Starkiller and Prey. We can't really afford to drop any. So let's just break it down. Break it down now, y'all. I'm not going Mara Jade lead. That would be that wouldn't be an ideal start, would it? Unaligned Force user. Let's get our boy Starkiller. Let's get our girl Visas Ma. And then let's whip out the old Jedi. Right. Where's Moldywan Benkenob? There he is. You want some Thor gameplay? Hell yeah, Droptimus. We always ask for volunteers for stuff and more people were joining because later we got into the farm. What? Your guild pushed for GI in almost a year. We were able to unlock Reaver as a guild. There were 5 people who still had their Inquisitor like 3 stars, so we kicked them. Fair. Alright. Whip out something other than the old Jedi. Sometimes, Captain, you just gotta whip out the old Jedi. You know what I mean? Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the tribe, it is time to throw hands. The time has come. The time has come. Good old faithful over here. There's gonna be a pre-taunt. It's gonna be wild, but we're gonna go for it. Let's send it, baby. Come on. Alrighty. Start off with a little bit of those dispel action. Chris Birdie, thank you so much for the $9.99. I will catch up on your chat in just 1 second, buddy. Alright, let's throw it out. I need to get that turn with Starkiller rolling, because he needs to strip off that DI. How are we looking? There's no shock over here right now. Come on, Starkiller. Alright, let's immediately stun as many as we can. Wonderful. Alright, here we go. Get rid of all that crap. And then we need to go all in on her. Let's have a look. Let's make sure we get the shocks going first, though. Nice bit of damage immunity. Huge damage immunity coming out. 1 tap. Strip it back. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's work on Sortie. Oh, she dodged. Oh! Sortie. Are you looking a little bit peaky there, honey? Alright. Let's have a look. Alright, good. Everybody is shocked, I think. So we're just going to wait until Rey goes into ult right now, and we should be golden. We'll do a mass stun afterwards. Good. Let's get rid of that inspiration. Inspiration is Gonzo's. That's just basic right now. Yeah, we're not dropping it. We're not dropping it like it's hot just yet. Let's get rid of the shocks just for a moment. Get that defense up going. Reapply the shock here. And here. Oh, resisted. How rude. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Let's get rid of that. Wonderful. Get the shock. Thank you kindly. L3, stop being a pain. We'll save that until Rey's jumped out of her ult. Any minute now. Rey, take your turn, honey. Take your turn, Rey. Rey, for God's sake, just there we go. That's all I was looking for. Alright, throw it out. People dropping. There's a revive, thanks to that spare parts. Yeah, let's throw it down. Booyah, baby. Alright, deal with the L3 now. Deal with the L3. Good. Yeah, screw it. Let's just drop it down. DI on the BB-8. Come on now, BB-8. Come on, Beepster. Take your turn, buddy. Take your turn, Beepster. Take your turn, Beepster. There we go. Got him! That is a good start, ladies and gentlemen of the tribe. 75 coming in thick and fast. So, Chris, thank you so much for the $10 there, my friend. Been watching you for a while now, but haven't shown you the love you deserve, so thought I'd change that. Keep up the good old work. Thank you, brother. That was incredibly kind of you, good sir. Hod, how you doing, buddy? You have a vid of how Darkside Ray was doing against JMK if you want to have a look at it. I'll always take that, Hod. Thank you, buddy. What's with the 3 Starkiller Crons? I didn't think one would be enough. Pre-taunts and revives? It's because of spare parts, that was. Asshole. Crew, Omni First Order TIE Fighter Pilot. Darkside Ray, Phasma, and Kylo Ren with his Datacron? What? You did full banner against JML, though. Good business. Hey, thank you, Captain Matty. Appreciate you, brother. Has JTR lost her place in race squads? No, not really. She's just like one of those easy ones to replace, I guess. Like Ben is a staple. You got to have Ben in a Ray team, right? That's the only real staple. Then it's just kind of like, where are you going with it? You love how Ray's ult adds the lines to everyone? Pull it out of the sky. We did. We pulled it off out of the sky. BB-8 almost clutched it. He tried to clutch it, didn't he? Really need Starkiller for Ray. I'm having to rely on Bane and it gets dicey. I've never done Bane versus Ray, I don't think. Had to use Mara's second special. I have heard to use Mara's second special as if you don't get enough debuffs from the first, you miss out on turn removal. Well, the reason you use the first special is because that lands the AoE tenacity down. The problem is if they've got Foresight. Got a minimum of 65 banners on all my character battles. Got any tips for Negotiator against Malevolence? Take in Plo Koon as your first reinforcement. You shouldn't need it. You should have Marauder, right? So Marauder, Anakin, and Rebel Y, BTLB Y-Wing as your starting 3. First reinforcement should be your Plo to get rid of those thingamabobs, those buzz droids. Scribeman, have you ever tried the notorious Cayman cider? I have not, Leon. I have not. If you're in my Discord, can you send me a link? I want to check it out. All right, it's a good start, guys. You overkill with Sia Malico Starkiller. Ray battles are iffy at best, so I go in hard. That's fair, Jay. Like, Ray is definitely one of those teams that can go south in a hustle, you know? Plo Job clears the buzzies. That's his job. Plo Job getting in thick and fast with those buzz droids. All right, this Traya team is complex. Is complex. We're going to use Leia here, I think. Let me just check my stats. Yeah, Leia. Now, I want to say, if we go in Leia with Drogon, obviously with Drogon, that we just try to one-shot yeet out the Traya at the start, just to make sure that we get rid of her. KC, thank you so much for the $5, brother. Love the work. Scribble some of the new crons. Give me new kit testing vibes. HK for an Afra. Yeah, add GG with level 6 for Jabba. Oh, Gamma Guard. Yeah, sorry. Every time I see GG, I always think General Grievous. I'm like, putting Grievous on a Hookout Cell team? Are you sure about that one? But yeah. No, absolutely, Casey. The new set's got some bangers in it, I think. Who's going to tell him now? Tell him what? Oh, God. Jason, for fuck's sake, dude. Oh, my God. Yeah, I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one coming. But then again, there's a reason why I'm going through IVF at the minute, isn't there? Because I just don't know about Cayman Cider. Sometimes it just didn't hit right, you know what I mean? The unfortunate party goer wound up drinking it. Gross. Do you not need Leia for Ahsoka? Maybe, Smeagol, maybe. Or we could potentially use Magma for that. Got him! I think... I'll get Ray this week, depending on the blue relic drops. Be excited to toss the Toxic Ray, Ben, Ezra, Fulcrum, Baby Cal squad on defense. I mean, that's great for Territory Wars. It's still like the reason you use Cal in that team for territory wars is because the Omi synergy, right? But Cal is still great in a raid team regardless. So So yeah, I might need Leia for Ahsoka, but I don't know. There are very few options to beat this team, and I don't think JML is one of them. I don't think JML beats it, and I definitely don't think C beats it. We can have a look, but I think JML will struggle heavily against Traya, Nihilus, Savage, Lord Vader, Maul. I don't think Luke. Oh, nobody's tried Luke. I think there's probably a good reason why nobody tries Luke. Am I going to Queen Amidala the Jabber? Yeah, probably, Roy. That's the idea. Bane beats it if you play it in a specific way. Where did we have Bane penciled for? We were going to Bane the Great Mothers. Because we need to Malgus this. I need to. I do not, Leon. I have a very similar team to this set on defense. So my Lord Vader is stuck with Traya right now. But I'm not using Maul in this team. I've got Talon instead of Maul. I was going to say Slacker, but we are saving that. No, Slacker's on defense, brother. Slacker's up here. Slacker's on defense chilling. Chilling like a villain. Sorry, Kamix. Don't use any Bane AoEs before your Sith ally is dead. And don't basic Nihilus. Is that because you don't want to trigger his insta-kill ability? Sounds a little bit risque. Why that squad for Lord Vader, though? Because it's a pain in the ass to beat Cammy. Like, this is a pain. You can't Bo-Katan Mandalore it, which is the easy solution to Lord Vader usually, right? And just like, I use Bo-Mando. You can't do that. So it makes you use different counters, and they're expensive counters. You know, it calls for stuff like Slacker, JMK, Leia to beat. Slacker better on defense with his lifter. Heard it was a 2-team kill everything. It's too early to tell, Sovereign. Too early to tell, basically. Because it's brand new. Brand new team. So I want to see, first and foremost, how does she perform on defense? Then I'll take her to offense. Because if I can cause enough troubles on defense, then that's a win in my book. Is Balin better on offense or on defense? He's great in both, Vlad. Great in both. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to Bane the Great Mothers is peak innuendo. I'm going to Bane the Great Mothers. Lord Vader needs so many lifters that he became a lifter for Traya. Exactly. Okay. So theoretically we can Bane it. But all that does is pull another team from north. That saves our Leia, potentially. Saves our Leia, potentially, for the back wall. In case he's set like an anti-magma. And magma's only like a 45% success rate. Anti-magma. It probably makes sense. And that just... Yeah. Yeah, maybe we Bane this instead. Maybe we Bane it instead. So, what do I need to know about Queen Amidala? What I need to know about Queen Amidala versus Jabba? I've never done this before. Queen Amidala versus Jabba. So this is a standard sort of setup over here. There's not loads of empirical data on this. Generally, I don't think I've got any Bad Batch. I do not have any Bad Batch, but that's okay, because we still have like GMY and Shaq, and that's still a team that works. Bane has a chance of getting yeeted by Nihilus. Slacker gets lonely after 2 Bane turns. Slacker gets lonely? What's my favorite Ufu squad then with Malicos? With Malicos, I mean, using him under Balin is wild on defense, but usually it will be like just the standard Seer Malicos setup, you know. Seer Cal Malicos. You could throw in Fulcrum. Star Killer as well used to be wild. How you doing, Steve-O? You alright, mate? Okay, so we want buff Dispel, obviously, but we've got like buff immunity Dispel here. We've got Dispel here. I probably want some sort of bulk. We've got a bunch of armor penetration. I think these guys are special, though, aren't they? Special damage, so armor pen won't really help us here. Resistance, penetration, and offense. Stacking stats. And we're not going to use this Kron elsewhere. This could be the one. This could be the one. It's got a good amount of resistance penetration. That's going to bulk up these 3. We've got extra offense, some armor penetration. Could be this one. I've never tried this. I've always had her on defense. I've always had her on defense, so I don't know how this is going to go. So, yeah. Aim for Jabba's titties. Save Obi AoE until Qui-Gon has done both specials. Well, I know you want to use the AoE here until after he's done the first special, because that's what gives the 200% damage increase. Yeah, Afra's on defense, Rorock. It sucks if they focus POW. Well, let's hope they don't do that. Send it and pray, baby. Let's go. Don't focus Padawan Obi-Wan. That's all I'm asking. Okay, so we got a Dispel at the start, and that's going to give us a bunch of heal over times. So I feel like we do this, even though I know he'll get it right back, and that's absolutely fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and... I guess I could basic again. Yeah, good stuff. So I could go ahead and get the buff immunity. Actually, I won't land the buff immunity because of all the tenacity. But hey, let's do it anyway. Oh, we did land the buff immunity. That's kind of wild. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's go over here. Steal and do a spready. You leave Hermit Yoda alone, please. Does this call a mass assist? Yeah. I'm going to do this. Actually, there's no point doing it now because he's cleansed the buff immunity. He cleansed the buff immunity. Because otherwise, I would have been able to get rid, basically. Let's heal up Yoda. Steal it. And basic. Wow, they really don't like my Grandmaster Yoda, do they? Alright, let's do the big hit. Ooh, good damage. Good damage. Let's have a look. Let's just do basic here. Let's do another spready. I want to keep on getting that foresight more than anything. Basic to get rid of the buffs. Basic. Basic. Soon enough, we'll be able to assist again. Hop it. Gain foresight. Okay. Just do a little bit of AoE damage. No, no, leave him alone. I need him alive. I need him! Extra turn. Can we get the buff immunity? Huge. Now I just need an assist. Just do a spready. Right, I'm calling her in just to get rid of the taunt. Oh, screw it. Yeah, nice. I was really hoping that would kill Embo, but I guess not. Get rid of the buffs. Alright, go, 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 go. Nice. Alright, we're looking pretty good here. It was pretty interesting trying to figure this one out. I love the damage that's been dealt to Jabba. Just thanks to the AoE from Padawan Obi-Wan. Let's keep on getting those buffs. Save the heal. Definitely do a spready. Drop it like it's hot. That Santi is chonky, though. I don't know why I'm wasting that special before... let's heal him up. Before using the second special from Qui-Gon. Because if I'd have done it after this, it would have been a whole different story. But we might have him. One more turn. That's one. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. Oh, Padawan Obi-Wan, you're so good. Focus on the jabber. Yeah, mass assist. Go on. Padawan Obi-Wan. Yes! Got him. Got him. Of course I did, Daquan. The rule of new always applies in GAC. That was good. Great suggestion. Whoever said that. I've never done that before, but there's a reason I decided to take for offense, and that's because I wanted to figure out where I can use her. That perfect banners is great. Love it. Typically, I would say no for JML on Jabber. It gets very hairy, and you definitely need Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. Your Lord Vader with Maulcron held against Bo twice last week? That's crazy, Stanimal. Usually Lord Vader just gets absolutely walked by Bo. Unless they're using this Traya comp, of course. Second Life Kassantan isn't nearly as tanky as his first life. This is true. Do 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 do. That's kind of wild, right? Lord Vader Traya stops bow? Does indeed. Like, Traya bow does not work here. Does not work at all. JB, she's on defense. She's on defense. She's over here. We're not using her offensively. Did you need all Zetas on Bovis? Do you need all the Zetas? Probably all the Zetas, but you don't need all the Omis. Alright, good. Good. So our teams have worked so far, which is great. It's positive and everything. This is where it's going to get hairy, because I wanted to layer Organa this one to take it out, but people are saying that standard Bane can still work. If we use Bane and win, it's great because it saves Leia for the back wall, which means we've got a solution to GL Ahsoka Tano. Fair enough, Pax. Your cat's breath smells like cat food? Did he just eat? That would make sense. Cantina energy is always a struggle. Captain Jean. Captain John Scribe Picard. Make it so. Excuse me, I do apologize. What's the Range Trooper Cron do? Nothing fun. Stacks his crit damage and stuff, I believe. Range Trooper gains 10% crit damage, defense, penetration, and offense, stacking to 200% whenever he crits. So yeah, it's not particularly fun. A lot of armor pen over there. Earl Grey. Hot. Thank you, Adrox. Right. Well, exactly, Jorge. It's a dangerous counter. That's the thing. Like, what we're doing right now is we're playing a little bit with fire. We're playing a little bit with fire because what I'm picturing is that Sith Lord 68 on his back wall has got Slacker with Rey, and he's got GL Ahsoka Tano with the Fulcrum Cron. That's what I'm thinking is on the back wall right now, because the front wall doesn't have a lot of Galactic Legends, offensively speaking. Which means I would like to have Leia to deal with GL Ahsoka Tano, right? And we just don't have very many options to deal with this. And Nihilus can absolutely annihilate Bane. 100%. So it really is, it's a ticking clock of can you defeat that Nihilus in time? Can't beat GL Leia. Tier 2 on my own. Gonna have to watch a tutorial. Well. Do I have Lord Vader? Not on offense, no. What are my options? Not many. Not many. Like, this team on defense is like, there aren't many safe counters to it anyway, you know? So, Slacker is on defense. Can't use him. JMK we've got, but we need to save that in case he's got Slacker on his defense. Seabane has got a good win rate against it, but that's using up 2 GLs. 2 GLs. I mean, basically is, you know, right? Bo-Katan Mandalore does not work. Leia is reliable. We've already talked about JMK. That's fine. Boop-ba-da-boop-ba-da-boo. Bo-Katan doesn't work. And that's basically it. People, like, those are the options that people have used. So I imagine I could probably try to, like, see what it, but I don't think that see what will actually win. I don't think see what will actually win. It just, we might get rid of, like, Traya and that. That's the problem. I mean, we could theoretically at the start, you could link this boy and Maul, and that would definitely, I say definitely, that would put you, that should get you ult quickly, right? Save Bane Sith Assassin for Slacker? Exo, does Bane Sith Assassin beat Slacker? Well, it would be Pax, yeah. It would definitely, like, it wouldn't just be C-Watt. It would definitely be C-Watt Armorer. Can't use GBA because we've used GBA, but I could use something like Shore Trooper, any sort of pre-taunt. Bane Sith Assassin beats Slacker Ray in under a minute. Wow. Well, that's disappointing. Does Bane beat Slacker with Dark Ray? Well, apparently. I don't know what... people have already tested it, I guess. We are like an hour in, aren't we? We're an hour in, so there'll be some empirical testing already. MJ, have you done it on yours, or have you just watched someone? Okay, that's good. So we can save Bane. If we don't use Bane here, we can use Bane against that, which means we can use JMK, which means I could just JMK cat this. Definitely not Ryrock, no. Definitely not. Not with Scout Trooper there and a Range Trooper Cron. That's asking for trouble. There's a guy in Sorga Server who pre-tests with Omnis. Yeah, you're talking about Barbarossa, right? But it's not always indicative of what actually happens in-game. That's the only issue. Right. Okay. In that case, we can JMK cat this then. In that case, we can JMK cat this, and there's no real fear. Good. That's taking Snips and Padme. And I think I'll take in Mace here. I think I'll take in Mace. Alright. So I should have a cat with a bonus turn on defeat. That's all good. Don't listen to MJ, he retired, right? Has he? MJ, when did you retire? What would I use against Slacker? Well, Bane and Bane +1, apparently. You have to base it until your Sith ally is dead. Oh yeah, no, we're not doing that. Alright, let's send it, boys. In we go. Hey, Lives of 9, how you doing? Alrighty, let's go ahead and fly a kite then. Let's just reset this over here. Maul has apparently lost all of his sound files. And I think we just yeet out Nihilus, right? We just get rid of Nihilus, so he's not got an Annihilate. I feel like that makes sense. Yeah, let's just get rid of Nihilus. Like... makes sense to me. Alright, let's flip those back and reverse it. Wonderful. Alright, where are we going? Let's see. Let's actually start working on Maul. He isolated my JMK. How wooed. R9 Maul is kind of wild, to be fair. Mace will help with the Savage a little bit. Not that we really should need any help. The basic. Let's go all in. He will revive. Can we get rid? Huge. That was great. Snips is really hurting herself right now. Alright, the ult should help. Good night. Keep on messing around with the Savage. Flip it on back. This was pretty solid. Pretty solid work here, guys. Pretty solid work. Just the Lord Vader left. And he does not have his own leadership active. Oh, don't kill my mace right at the end. That first special, giving all that healing, was a bit of a pain, but there we go. Yay! Got him. Alright, good. We dropped the banner, but it's fine. I don't feel like he'll do it with consistency, but who knows? If Slacker siphons from Bane one too many times, he'll have negative accuracy and miss all the time. That's true. That's true, but apparently it doesn't get to that point. Oh dear, Boris. I'm sorry, buddy. Lord Vader just standing there, brooding. You underestimate my power. The Treya team is good but expensive. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Gonna try and get me that Grand Inquisitor Lightspeed bundle. Hell yes, brother. So we were thinking Malgus against this, ladies and gentlemen. You've experienced it. Yeah, it's a little bit different in Grand Arena with Bane's got his Omicrons active. It's a different beast. All right. No, it's got a Gritcron. I'm not testing Adrad here. When you've got the Range Trooper thing and the Gritcron here, this means that we still have a chance, but more importantly, I can use Adrad up north. We can use, Adrad against the Tuscans up north, but with Gritcron over here means we can't do any damage from our exposes, and it really slows it down, so I'd rather just go in with Malgus here. Alright. Let's get the Sith Empire together. Malgus solo? What? Solo Ugnaught, definitely an easy win, for sure. Why are you guys saying Malgus solo on Iden? There's no way that's a thing. There's no way that's a thing. Surely not. That can't be a thing. No. Get out of here. That sounds like it's a trap. Who am I missing here? Stormtrooper. It is a trap. Yeah, sounds like a trap to me. Yeah, don't be silly. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. Give me a minute to consult AI. Troopers or bounty hunters? Give them bulk and send them in. That's the idea. I mean, that's all you ever do with these guys, right? Give them a bulk cron and they'll have a happy time. All right. So we've got a bulk cron over here. It's got some health. We don't want any turn meter shenanigans. I want to save this one. I mean, the tank revive is fine. I guess we'll use this one over here. All right. Let's end it. Alrighty then. I don't think I've ever tried this one before, but I feel like this should be pretty straightforward. The only problem is, of course, that we won't be able to life drain, because that's max health damage, right? But I don't think that should matter. I don't think so. Is that going to death mark? No, of course it's not. It's not Darth Revan leadership. Silly little sausage. So close. Alright, so just keep the fear. Keep the fear, keep the loathing in Las Vegas. Catch. Good. One down. Oh, it's painful for them. It's very painful for them, isn't it? Let's keep that shock going. Oh, Iden. Goodbye. Yeah, this was easy, is how I would best describe it. I'm shocked we didn't get a... Yeah, so am I, actually, Big Ninja. It is a bit surprising that we didn't get a First Order Datacron set. Like, normally... I mean, they've skipped a couple of them, but normally Conquest units get a Datacron. Normally. That Stormtrooper really wants to hold on for dear life, doesn't he? Jesus, dude. He does not want to die. In the slightest. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta stop. They literally can't hurt me as well. Just funny. So it's just 2 minutes of me. Yeah, let's do no damage. I thought they had grit. Never mind. Oh, grit doesn't stop that, does it? Oh, it does. It's reduced damage from percentile health effects. Maybe I'm being mad. No, it's reduced damage from dots and exposes. I can't remember. Maybe it doesn't do that. That's not bad, Bazinga. Not bad figures at all. Everybody on YouTube and Twitch, make sure you do like the stream and all that sort of good business. How many we got on YouTube right now? How many people watching concurrent? 353. Where the hell have you all come from? Like the stream, by the way. You're all beautiful. 353 on YouTube. What the fuck? Sup, YouTube? Peace, brothers. How many's sitting over there on Twitch? Twitch, you're slacking with only 120 viewers. But I will forgive you, alright? I will forgive you. Would you like a GAC expansion? Feels like all... Yeah, we do need... GAC needs a little bit of a touch-up. Looks like we got Glat and Slacker on the back wall, baby. Mark, your man, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the tribe. Didn't I... Hey, guys, what did I say earlier today? What did I say earlier today? Did I say, I think on his back wall, he's going to have GL Ahsoka with the Fulcrum Cron and Slacker with Darkseid Ray? Did I just say... Did I literally just say that? Like 2 fights ago? I did, because I'm a fucking prophet, okay? What's going on, Mark? YouTube viewers are superior. And rising. Money comes from Twitch. Fuck the noobs. Actually, Essex. Most of my money comes from YouTube. Most of it comes from YouTube. They came from behind. Have you been hanging out with Ranger? Thank you, Sol. I appreciate you. No ads on the tube. Easy Finn team at least. No double tank. Double tank, no Hux. No Hux. No Hux is wild. Double tank makes sense. Look at that, though. R9, 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 R8. How's the Ezra modded? He's R8. 90k health. 370 speed. He's a fast boy. He's a fast boy. That Slacker will be your doom. Oh. What did you miss? You left before Jabba. I can't remember. I'm hoping that I modded my... This is the problem. Is that I have to do guild modding. So oftentimes I forget what my mods are like. 300 speed. We still got 9.3k. That's fine. 9.3k should be more than enough. Offense and crit damage. Yeah, it should be fine. Should be fine. Yeah. So, 14k. Should be reet. Should be reet. How many Omni? All of the Omnis. All of the Omnis. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see. I apologize. And there you go. Sorry about that. So yeah, R9 on Slacker, R9 Ray, triple Omni, R9 on Crew, R9 on Sith Trooper, and R8 on Stormtrooper. Yeah, that's why you got to go in with a high resistance pen, Kron. But yeah, absolutely true. So yeah, all right. Let's plot the old attack from here then, guys. We have got Finn. I won't even put a team down for that. Glat. We are going to Leia, right? Then Slacker. I mean, will Bane set it? And I have to hope that that works. I was given assurances that that works. Because, like, I don't think the rest will. Imagine Magma Trooper beat that because of no Hux. Yeah, no, I don't want to run that risk. Set or Assassin? I'll use Set. I use Set. I mean, I mean, I could use Assassin. Generally, I want to try and keep Bane alive as long as possible. Because I know it's nice to have the extra relic levels and that. But my Assassin is only R6, I think. So he's gaining their mastery, right? So when they die, the bonus turn at the start, whenever an enemy is defeated, gain 10% max health protection, offense stacking to end the battle. And then it's this over here. When the other ally is defeated, remaining ally gains 5% crit damage, offense, and potency, plus an additional 15% of these stats per defeated character's relic amplifier level till the end of battle. Hey, Will, how you doing? So, I guess the toss-up is, I could use someone like Sidious, who I plan to have be defeated immediately, right? The idea is you want them to die straight away. There's no point me using Sith Assassin because she's only Relic 6. So, using someone like Sidious, I'll get an extra 5% additional mastery, right? And the idea, I guess, is to just win. Win, is it, guys? I don't know. I don't know. It makes me scared. I'm guessing I want something with a lot of health. But I do also want a bulk. I feel like I need bulk. You think it's more dangerous if the sidekick lives too long? Bane needs to take 2 turns and then the ad can die. I agree, Essex. Twitch is actually a much better platform to watch live streams on. I just make more money off YouTube, so... Ugh, this is gross. So... I mean, that would still be quite nice. It's physical damage as well. Bane has this dumb... Yeah, you do need to defeat them pretty quickly. The turn meter doesn't really matter. So I'm thinking if I actually have any more bulk crons. I've got this one for Reaver. But I'm going to use that against Balin. I don't have any more bulk crons, is the issue. So special ability, gain 15% turn meter. That could be quite useful. And this has got 36% health. And it's got some health steal. Not that the health steal really matters. A bulk cron. That's one where you gain 15% additional max health and protection per ally. So the health is essentially turning into offense, right? Because this over here does damage based on max health, which is, you know, the whole point, right? Increase the max health so the Essence of Dominance does more damage. All right. Okay. We're going to go in and we're going to hope for the best. All right, guys? Moment of truth. I need you to cross your fingers and your toes and your legs if you can. I mean, I need to because I need a pee, but let's do it. Let's do it. We'll start off with the Siphon because we want to decrease the cooldowns, right? We want to start off with Essence of Dominance, increase their cooldowns, and then go ham. That's the idea. That is the idea. Can't target her right now, of course. I'll do an AoE for funsies. Alright, good. Wild. Oh! Bane B! Let's go. Bane is absolutely fucking off the chain. Alright. If that does not lock it in, guys, that's Bane's use. That's Bane's use. He destroys triple Omni R9 Darkside Ray with R9 Slacker. It's coming right off defense. It's coming right off defense. Because there's no way. Like, that's Bane's job now. Bane's job is to beat Slacker Ray. Bane just does not care. Slacker goes onto offense immediately. I want my Ray refunded. Whew. Like, that was wild. Could somebody clip that, please? I want to go back and take a look at it. Can somebody take a clip, please, on Twitch? I'd love to go back and take a look at the damage there. But that was wilding, bro. Whose job is it to beat Queen Amidala, then? You've got a number of options. Number of options to beat Queen Amidala. You could use like something. Gas right now. Gas beats Queen Amidala. So just gas it. Great Mothers it. Great Mothers does destroy Queen Amidala, to be fair. Absolutely, Alan, without a doubt. Can you place Slacker and Queen Amidala, forcing suboptimal counters for Queen Amidala? Of course you could. Yeah, I mean that's the whole purpose of defense settings, right? Slacker on the back, Slacker back on offense. Sorry, I mean you could try and have like Queen Amidala on the front here and have Slacker Ray on the back wall, and hopefully drag out the Bane. But I think everybody and their mum now that counter is known, everybody and their mum is just gonna save Bane for offense. And save Bane specifically for her. So. And great for banners, yeah. Yeah, pretty much, Smeagol. Pretty much. Okay. Okay. So it still leaves the question of what do we use against Great Mothers, but I suppose we could just layer it. We could layer the Great Mothers now. I don't know if layer works very well there. Do I still have Revan? No, I used Revan. We could potentially gas the Tuskens. No, Adrad the Tuskens. Adrad the Tuskens. The Saw team, we were going to JML potentially, but even JML can lose against this. Reaver down here. Slacker Gungan's front wall to draw Bane and Treya. Queen back wall. I think you should put Queen on the front wall and leave Slacker on the back, to be honest. That makes more sense to me. In this situation, Scribe, if Leia fails on Glat, you're kind of in trouble, no? Yeah, the easy solution though, Owie. Don't fail. Don't fail. Your Bane has lost to GA. And the Poncho burns more than he wins. Oof. Yeah, Ben, I mean, she's a hell of a unit. There's no doubt about that. And if we didn't have Bane, we've used up our JMK, but that was the risk we ran, right? All right. Let's whip out the Inquisitorius. Don't forget the Lightspeed bundle is going live for this one as well, guys. All right. Let's send it, baby. Qui-Gon Jinn and Queen Amidala, potentially. Right, I don't want to ability block them right now. I actually want them to be able to cleanse so that we can get the death mark going. There's one. There's two. Just need our turn. Alright, here we go. Did he dodge that hit right then? I think he did, didn't he? Oh! Bye, Balin. See ya, buddy. It's nice knowing you. How did you survive? Oh, I think it was... No, I don't actually know how he survived. I genuinely don't know how he survived. Okay, now he's dead. That's what I thought. And again, please. Fine. Oh, get wrecked, nerd. Get absolutely wrecked. Yeah, this guy is... He's coming to the House of Pain, I think. House of Pain joining alongside Bane. It's done. You're cooked, buddy. You're cooked. I'll take it. Even though we lost 5 banners, I'll take it. He had DI. I cleansed the DI with the shock. Well, I dispelled the DI, apologies. Slacker is really Bane food. Just did it easily. Yup. Your Night Sisters are hot garbage. Mine too. Price and tunes haven't been confirmed for that pack yet. Yes, they have. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's $50 for the Inquisitors. Is the Inquisitor Lightspeed bundle worth it? 100% will. 100%. Very good value they make. Very good value. You're looking at about 4 volts worth of value, essentially. Those are the numbers. Those are the figures, baby. How is the YouTube audience still climbing? Am I the only Galaxy of Heroes person live right now? That must be the case. You guys don't like me that much, I'm sure. When you put a character in team placement, is important or randomly placed doesn't matter. It only matters for certain teams drafts. And even in certain teams, in certain maps, it doesn't even matter. So, yeah, it's kind of weird. There are certain scenarios where it does matter. Darkseid Ray, there, the hype kind of fizzled out very quickly. We know now, next round, she's going straight on offense. Simple as that, guys. Simple as that. Okay, good. So this Saw team, we need to take a look at this Saw team. We need some answers, baby. Because Saw is vile, especially when you throw in C-Rex in there. It's just not a fun time for anybody. Like, Gas can beat this, but even then, it's the problem against this team is quite literally taking a turn. Taking a turn is the problem. Because they will take almost infinite turns. I think we have to gas it, guys. Sorty likes to be before Ben for VIP. Yeah, exactly, Sol. That's one of these situations. Inquisitor's Lightspeed bundle is so worth it for the Kairos and Relic mats on its own. Yep, I've already done the math on it. It's like $350 worth of volts in Kairos alone, without looking at any other gear, without considering the actual shards, without looking at the Relic mats that you need, the signal data and the Relic materials. All of that. You know, it's huge. All right, 5-0 first. Here's what we're going with. Actually, hang on. Don't I? Do I need... No, I think I can... Like the Great Mothers, I think I could just JML the Great Mothers, right? I can JML the Great Mothers. Or I could even, like, see the Great Mothers. Right? I picked this stream over any other. List order is Scribe, Urs than everyone else. Thank you, Stamina. I appreciate you, brother. Is Luthen better with Saw or with Mothma? Mothma on offense, Saw on defense, but only if you have the Omicron for Saw. If you don't have the Omicron for Saw, it's a different kettle of fish. Should we go for this? Bulk with 240% armor penetration and some offense and crit damage. I think we should go for this, really, shouldn't we? Yeah. Yeah. How many Zetas are you going to need to unlock the Grand Inquisitor? I don't know. Plenty. Why? Like, if you don't buy the Lightspeed bundle, you still need the Zetas anyway, because you still need Grand Inquisitor eventually. So you could buy the bundle, right, and save yourself a whole crapload of Kyrotech. 2,000 Kyrotech. Or you could just wait. You could just wait, but that's the entire game, right? All right. Let's send it. Let's send it. I really despise this team, I will be honest. It is not a fun team to face off against. Call him in. That's one. Oh. Here we go. Oh. Yeah, I definitely feel like going after Cara Dune would be a good thing. Counterattack Cara Dune and kill her. Oh, it's so close. All right. Okay, hold up. Okay, sack. The burning. The burning is not ideal. Stand up, Gas. Gas, I need you to stand up, buddy. Gas, stand up. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this ain't good, guys. This is not good. Gas, I need you to solo, buddy. Let me solo her, says Gas. I can actually attack C-Rex. Oh, my lord. Yeah, 450k would about do it. Gas, I'm proud of you, buddy. Absolute atrocious banners. But we'll do it. Good. Extremely pricey bundle for just 5 characters. It's huge value though, Leon. Huge value. Like, I get it. I get it. It's 5 characters, right? It's because people have been conditioned to getting like 10 characters for $15 and $20, right? But none of those characters have been Kyrotech characters. They've been historic characters that only required 100 Kyrotech instead of like 400 or 500. They've been old characters that are all easily accessible, easy to gear, and not really required for much, right? Whenever it goes forward and becomes more and more expensive characters to actually gear and get, looking at Starkiller bundles, right? $50, 4 characters. I think it was 4. Maybe 5 characters? Maybe 5 characters. But all of them were Kyrotech heavy characters, right? That's why... Did I just hear my opponent? No. I thought I heard my opponent. That's why there is a difference in price. It's not because CG is like thinking, oh, where can we price gouge them? It's not about that. It's more about how expensive it is to gear those characters in particular. And the value of the teams as well. $50 is still a lot of cash for a bang average team with pre-Reaver. I mean, that's definitely one way of looking at it. It's literally the same as, you know, looking at other Lightspeed bundles where it's like a lot of the characters you get are garbage, but you don't care about that per se. You care about, oh, it lets me get this next character. It lets me get this Galactic Legend. It lets me get this capital ship. It lets me get this legendary unlock. That's the purpose of them, really. Plus, at least they do get used on the team. We all need we need all Inquisitors faction, including Reaver, GI, and Marok at R7. I don't know what your point is there, mate. No Lightspeed bundle ever gives you a legendary character. There's nothing in the Journey Guide that's ever been given out in a Lightspeed bundle. And yeah, sure, you could look at stuff like Cam, right? They're not really Journey Guide characters. Those are guild events. What I mean is no legendary character gets given out. You never get Gas, you never get Padme, you never get CLS, you never get R2-D2, Emperor Palpatine, Thrawn. You don't get those characters because you need characters to unlock them. So in order to get them, you have to have the units that unlock those characters. Sure, they could have given us Marok, but I get why they don't, because he's a lot newer. And he isn't even accelerated, right? He's not even accelerated. He'll be accelerated in like 6-7 months' time. It's a huge difference. It's a huge difference. Okay, cool. So, Tuskens. We're going to ad-rad the Tuskens. And we still have Gungans. I've got Leia for here. I imagine Gungans would probably beat that. I don't know. We've got Traya. And we've got JML. So, I guess we could JML the Great Mothers. JML the Great Mothers. Something like this. And if I've got protection. 66% protection. Stuff. Falls below 50%. Yeah, that'll be fine. Inquisitors with the 3,000 plus Cairo is a deal however you look at it. Yeah. Do you think Reaver is worth $40 if they did it? What do you mean? Oh, what? If they gave just Reaver for $40? Fuck yeah. I mean, it's a little bit different compared to Cam because people aren't running Lightside Geo, right? So the only way people could unlock Cam realistically was by using Get 3, and that's really, really expensive. And time consuming as well. It takes you so long. It's like 2 years of performing well in Rote to get it and sacrificing Kyrotech and gear and stuff. Reaver is a little bit different. She's very easy, technically speaking, to unlock, right? She's very easy to unlock. because the event is not hard, especially with the Marakomi right now. But value is determined by what's presented, not by the buyer's interpretation of it. If it has no use to you, then move along. The pack wasn't intended for you. I mean, there's one way of looking at it. Every Lightspeed bundle has value in the pack beyond what they have. There's no argument there. Boba is just not a good character, in my opinion, in comparison to Tons. Yeah, at least they gave the Ommis with him. That's all I can say. At least they gave the Ommis with him. So he is actually useful. All right. Let's send this. And hope, I guess. Right. Start off with the Neflukes. And let's just focus Great Mothers. Focusing Great Mothers feels like the right thing to do. And I'm definitely going to do a little bit of this. Stuns. Boom. Let's pass this over here. I want to try and get rid of her as quickly as possible. Armor Shred. Let's gain some turn meter. Gain some turn meter. Take her out. Nope, she's just going to heal up instead. That also works. Why is she healing so much protection? What? Alright, back over to this Luke. Ooh! Damn it. Definitely a skill issue. Definitely a skill issue. Right, let's get rid of this. I guess something I was doing was very wrong here. Alright. Let's just try and take her out. Ah, why am I... Oh, of course, I've lost the mark. I think we're going to lose this battle here. I don't quite understand why we lose so much. Alright, let's just keep smacking them. Come on. Let's go into it. Car, think that's how your opinion works? Don't think that's how opinions work, sorry. I'll respond to chat in a sec. I want to try and focus on defeating these great... Although it doesn't seem anything I do matters. Like, I hurt them, and then they just fully heal. It's really bizarre. See, how are they fully recovering their protection every turn? What am I missing here, guys? Help a brother out. Why are they fully recovering protection? Yeah, no, I know Doom slowly killed Cal's max health. He got unlucky at the start. No, Darth Revan was used earlier. Yeah, we've totally lost this. I don't actually understand why she was fully healing the protection. Merrin only recovers 5%, right? Alright, well, that's really shit, guys. That's really shit. I was not expecting that to go that way. This had a 90% win rate. When they get Foresight, they recover. I thought that was only in the old Datacron. Like, they don't have that Datacron anymore. They've got a Boltcron, basically. Well, that was shit, guys. That was really shit. I was not expecting that to go that way. So I guess we're going to have to see it. It's the unique. I'll have to read it. Hang on. Nope. Old ways. Night Sister gain 30% accuracy. This the start of being counter attacking. Foresight stealth. Whenever their enemies crit and blast, gain 1% offense, 2 turns. They recover 2% protection. Sorry, hang on. Great Mothers and all blast allies gain. Whenever an enemy is critically hit, they gain 2% protection. Doubled if the enemy had vulnerable. They were recovering like 100%. That's turn meter. Not sure. Not sure what was causing it. So Armorer. And what do we need? It's Morgan's unique. Thank you. I'll check it in a sec. Sure. Do I have Thrawn? I've got Thrawn. That's cool. Morgan's unique. Preordained Destiny. At the start of battle, Night Sister allies gain this, this, and this. 50% max protection. When the Night Sister allies stealth, they gain 15% Morgan taunts. All Night Sister allies recover 25% health. But where's the protection? There we go. Whenever Night Sister ally gains Foresight, they gain 20% offense, and all allies recover 25% protection. Okay, so because they were all gaining Foresight, that's why it was healing up protection. Gotcha. Makes sense now. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. I don't think I've got any more bulk crons is the issue. Yeah, I don't have any more bulk crons. I mean, that's not going to do anything for me. All right. Yeah, that's not going to do anything for me. Cool. It is a wild amount of recovery. Oh. That's interesting. What the fuck? It threw me in the game anyway. Okay, I really hope that we are okay. I thought it was going to restart. I hope this is still going to count. I really hope this is still going to count. Because if it doesn't, we are kind of screwed. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's fracture her. And, sure, let's put this over here. Triple stacks of Beskar over on C. Hopefully this is going to be enough. Who knows? Who knows? Always counts? Good. Good, good, good. Shelly, absolute beatdown. I am fully expecting us to lose all of our allies, but that's a good thing, I think. I shouldn't have fractured on Morgan Elsbeth, truth be told. Definitely shouldn't have fractured her because she's not taking turns now. Pew. Heal it up, Buttercup. No, probably not a good message to receive very often, I agree. Alright. Okay, so extra turns. And I'm guessing they just never target the GLs. She's probably hard-coded to, like, target GLs last. Yeah. Why am I attacking you anyway? That doesn't make any sense. Nearly there. There we go. We're there. Good. So even if I can't kill the rest of the team, I'll be very happy if I can just kill the Great Mothers. If it'll let me take a turn. Alright, good. That should be it. We should be fine now. We should be absolutely flying now. Thank you. Thank you. Auto. Good. What do I think about the new Dash Cron with Han and Chewie? Seems like a crazy opening play. It'll be pretty good damage, yeah, for sure. I mirrored how I saw YouTubers do it, modded according to Pimpo. What's that, Rich? You've beaten tons of layers already with only losing Hux in the squad. Not sure what happened. Crazy that the armor was the last of the size. She is usually the first, to be fair, Wolf, isn't she? She's normally like hard targeted. But we did have Shore Trooper pre-taunting, so I mean that's one of them. Alright, good. Should have used that first time. Know that for future though, don't we, guys? We know that for the future. Alright, Adrad it is. Let's get the Rogue One out. What else do I have available? Hang on. Let's have a look. We've got Gungans. And we've got Bo-Katan Mandalore. I kind of want to save Adrad to actually use with Leia. I feel like Gungans would do pretty well against Tuskens, truth be told. Let's have a look. Let me see my options again. Because I don't want to mess this up, baby. Again. Okay, they got the extra turn meter, they've got damage immunity, and they've got the Raider Cron. Oops, that's the wrong one. I accidentally clicked on Tusken Raider. So Bo-Katan has got great win rate. So Bo is an option. Apparently not many people have used Boss Nass here, but it does work. I want to use Gungans. I want to use Gungans because they're fun. Alright, that's why we want to use Gungans. So bring in the old Gunganos. Have I got... Yeah, I've got this one with this. Wonderful. Let's send it, baby. Let's go. Hey, good night, Peter. Peter. Polish? Polish, I assume? Dzień dobry. Alrighty. Well, this should still land debuffs even if I can't deal damage. Let's just do a little bit of motorboating action against the Tuskens. They had it coming. And then let's just drop additional blue balls all over them. All over their faces. Nice stuns you've all got there. Nice hit. Nice hit. Oh, 40 damage over times. My lord, what are we going to do? Going to do about all these damage over times, I wonder. Let's focus down this warrior. Oh, wow, she's dead. Okay. Wow. All right, then. Yeah, Gungans are great. Gungans are great. Soon, Rule of 2, hopefully. I'll try and get it done tomorrow. I just need to get some ideas in my head. Let's get rid of all of those damage over times now. We don't really like them very much. Alright. Gungans are great. Like, I know, you know, we can argue that the raid is probably getting phased out in the next 6 months. And that, you know, they don't lead to anything other than Jar Jar. But they are a really solid team. Like, they are really solid. Gungans are just fun, man. Tuskens no good in 5s? Absolutely. Even with their Crom. In your last round, when you told us Gungans can't be insta-killed, it was too late for me because I never read their kits and tried to annihilate Jar Jar. Ah, it's Stanimal! It's Jar Jar prevents the insta-kills, buddy, whilst the shield generator is up. Can Gung... No, Drex. Unfortunately, the Grand Inquisitor messes it up. Because when you evade... It does like AoE true damage with the Grand Inquisitor, so it ends up shredding your shield generator too quickly. So Grand Inquisitor is what makes Reaver beat Gungans, basically. He did give him emergency powers, that much is absolutely true. Okay, so we've got Profundity and Trash. Great! I've just got Leviathan. I feel like Leviathan would just have a whale of a time over here. Yep. What are the other fleets that I have? What are the other fleets that I have, Tribe? Tribe, I wasn't paying attention. Who here actually thought Gungans were a trash faction? Let me know. If you actually thought Gungans were trash. Because it's just not the case. Okay, so we've got Leviathan, we've got Profundity, we've got Negotiate. I got loads of stuff. I got loads of things. I wouldn't hold my breath for GL Palp when we have C. Chancellor Palpatine. Supreme Chancellor Palpatine would be a good addition. But he won't be a Galactic Legend. I don't think they'll do the same Galactic Legend twice, will they? Sith. What am I looking for? You. Do we go Dagger? I mean, we could go Dagger. I hate them. I hate them in the films. I will not get them ever. But Sutcliffe, they do good stuff. Anyone says yes, you are banned. What's the most reliable GAC counter for Leia? GAC counter for Leia. It's a good question. It's a good question. Slacker, I would say. Slacker, maybe Lord Vader. Bane, Bane, yeah, Bane can be. But still iffy. I would say Slacker is your best bet. Especially now with Darkside Mommy Ray. But like you can do Slacker Armorer, GBA Thrawn, that setup. If you get triple stacks of Beskar Armor on Slacker, he literally will not lose. Basically. Alright now, baby, it's alright now. I hate Fleet. Fleet is the worst game mode there is. It sucks, but we are going to lock in this W against the Profundity, even if we can't lock in the W for the game because we dropped the battle, and that usually means we're cooked. We're toast. Let's do a little bit of damage on that Outrider. I don't like its face. Let's get rid of it. Oh, it's gone. That's toast. Completely flipping toast. Love it. All right, cool. So, I mean, we could have some fun and just make sure they can't call anything in. That would be just swell, wouldn't it, guys? It would be swell. Yeah. All right. Let's heal it up, Buttercup. Heal it up, Buttercup. See, I could call in extra, but it's just asking me to take damage. So I feel like I just won't. All right. Oh, he's coming in with a unit. You did, son. Need to get rid of this flippin' BTLB Rebel Y-Wing. BTL. Bacon, lettuce, and tomato wing. Alright, good business. That should be ult, I believe. Should be. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Take over the capital. Legendary Mace or maybe Yaddle? Mace would be kind of cool. Mace would be kind of cool. To be fair. You know, he deserves a little bit more loving, I think. Alright. Could have saved myself 2 reinforcements there. An extra 2 banners could have been had. I'll take a 73. Alright. Okay. So, after what happened last time with the Profundity, I really don't want to take Profundity against Malev. I really don't. It's not often I see Geos starting on the Malev as well. Triple Geo starter on the Malev is an interesting setup. I think we'll go Negotiator. I think we'll go Negotiator. I think we go in with this. We have a good time. It doesn't make sense that Mace isn't getting the new Jedi tag. Oh, so you think Mace will be the new Legendary instead? That could kind of make sense. The Negotiator, that is me. I think we'll get Sindralig, and I think Quinlan Voss is quite likely. Both of these things, I think, are quite likely. Let's hide Anakin, because I don't actually want him getting stunned or anything out the gate. All in. Really should have gone after someone like Spy then. But we'll deal. We'll deal. Alright, good. Got rid of the tank. Tank is done. Alright, don't be a bully. Oh. Boop. Let's get that unending loyalty out. He's probably going to reinforce any second now, but... Oh, we defeated him before he got a turn. Unlucky. Unlucky! Light side Dooku would be nice. I just think it's the wrong time, right? Aren't we in the wrong era for that? Like... Jocasta Nu is post Order 66, which means Dooku is dead. So why would we get Jedi Dooku? I mean, it'll probably happen now that I'm saying it, but to me, like, that's the only thing that keeps going around in my head. It's like, if it's Jocasta Nu and she's using this rifle, and she's from the comic books, Darth Vader episodes 7 and 8, or 8 and 9, whatever it is, I read them the other day, that's post Order 66. And Revenge of the Sith as well, exactly. She's already, like... Dooku is dead, and not a Jedi. Theories on Legendary? Why not light side Dooku? Because of the reason I just said. You're on the Sifo Dyas train as well? Headless, handless Dooku corpse Night Sister left. That's actually brilliant. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so we've got Finalizer, which I never see on defense. Never see the Finalizer on defense. I have no doubt that the Profundity will walk it, but there's no harm in checking, is there? There's no harm in checking. No harm, no foul. Yeah, let's just profundity it. Let's just profundity it. Do I risk it for the biscuit and not take in any reinforcements? No, there's no reason to. There's no reason to risk it for the biscuits. Those biscuits shall not be risked today, good sir. Ghost Dooku it is. Qui-Gon Jinn is Vanguard. Qui-Gon Jinn was dead before Dooku switched. That's different. That's entirely different. That's existing characters getting the tag, not necessarily new team that they're building around a conquest unit. What am I doing? Yeah, let's do this to get the marked, because I want to go after this guy. All right, all in on the silencer. Okay, he's gone. That's a GG right there. That is the GG. How dare you? Pew 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 pew. Oh, could you not call in my Millennium Falcon? Thank you. That would have finished it straight away. Yeah, we definitely didn't need those reinforcements. Is there enough appetite for more Fallen Order content? I think Fallen Order was an incredibly successful franchise. So I don't see why not. I don't see why not. For some reason, we never got Groz, is it? What was his name? I think it was Groz. And we don't have, like a Jedi Master Seer. Your Bane got totally smoked by Slacker? Really, Stanimal? Really? What happened? Grease, that's it. Not Groz. Groz was from Hunters, wasn't it? I think they're gonna make another... Yeah, there's one last game. There's one last... Jedi Survivor 3 is the last one in the franchise, isn't it? Okay, I think we'll finish on Glatt. Yeah. Get your mind out of the gutter, boy. Right, who should we use against Finn Zori? We've got a lot in the... We've got a lot in the tank. Got a lot in the tank right now. He's got JTR in this team. Don't see that very often. Stacking stats. Crit avoidance. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So... do we just Bowmando it? That's the money shot. You know it, man. I'm glad you picked up on that, buddy. Need leather jacket, Marin? Yeah, that would be sick. Yes, we have quite a lot available. So maybe we just Bowmando it. Not mess around. Or do you want to do like an Imperial Trooper setup? Because with the current Datacron set, we could go hard. Like Range Trooper with Magma, and we could throw in the Magmacron as well. Like... Actually, we don't have the TM. We don't have the TM boost. So if his Finn is really quick, which it is, we won't actually go first. So that would be an issue. We would need to have the TM. So let's not mess around with that. I mean, I suppose I could just do an Imperial Trooper Cron, Imperial Trooper setup without it, right? I could use a 25% TM Cron instead. We've got a Piet one. 25% turn meter, extra damage at the start. Armor pen. Or I could use the Range Trooper Cron. Oh, I need more relic levels on my Range Trooper. We can't use the Range Trooper Cron. What do we think, guys? Go Bow? Okay, fine. Yeah, we'll just use Bowmando. Bowmando is a safe option, guys. She is the safe option. Right. Let's go full send. Full send with the old Bowmando. Bowmando. Alright. Extra stats, I guess. Or do I want to... I probably want to save... I want to save this one for when I use GL Ahsoka... Leia. Because it's got resistance penetration. I want as much resistance pen as possible, which is that one. So, let's just find something else. Yeah, we could use this one. I'm not... well, exactly, Daquan. Yeah, I'm talking myself into a loss, I think. Alrighty. They do all the stuff and the things. And eventually I'll get to have a turn. That was scary. That was very scary. Can I have a turn? Oh, one more. There we go. I was a little bit worried there for a second. I was like, now come on. Let's see if we can just get rid of JTR. And again. Ah, oh, Bo, I needed you to attack again, honey. Sure, we'll go into Whistly Birds. Big hit on Zori. Oh, so close. Let's just get rid of all of that Daze action. Let's get some AoE action going down. We got the 20 stacks. The 20 stacks, they're a poppin'. Bye, Finn. How chunky is that Finn? Dear Lord. Oh, he does have... they do have the 15% booster, don't they? So I suppose that kind of makes sense. Alright. It would be great if my whole team wasn't constantly stunned. I will be honest. The constant stunning is getting a little tiresome. I like how Grogu laughs. Alright, okay. So eventually, we will chew through again. I'll go into Whistling Birds again. Can't believe how well he survived. Damn. Come on now, Bo. I need you to... yeah, that's exactly what I need you to do. They are so tanky, dude. Taking all of that damage, and they're going to heal all the way back up. Or, we're going to finish them now? Come on. There we go. There we go. Now it's easy. Now it's easy. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Doing no damage. I know, right? They're super tanky. Even with Bo Mando over here, just shredding face. She's not doing any or nearly enough damage. I'll go into Whistling Birds again. I want to get rid of that Zori. Come on. There we go. No more Zori. That makes me happy. Ah, see? See? Can't dodge this, honey. I feel bad for her. Exactly rule of two. That is exactly what we were doing. Perfect. There was never a doubt in my mind that we wouldn't get that victory there. All right, so GL Ahsoka with the Fulcrum Cron. I don't think I've faced this particular setup before. I still think we need to one-tap Ezra out the gate, right? I still think the... I still think we just want to one-tap Ezra. So I think that's what I'm going to go for. Let's get the Rebels out. Right. We are going to take in Adrad Jin for safety reasons. Where is Jin? Where is Jin? Oh, Jin. There she is. Does Cat not break some of the kit of full Spectres? It's not Cat, it's Fulcrum. And no, she is a Spectre. Alright, good. So we'll get our bulk, and we'll get 125% resistance, penetration, and we just want to take out this bad Mama Jamma right at the start. Just go. Did I say Cat? I thought I said Fulcrum. I thought I said Fulcrum. So yeah, get rid of Ezra, worry about the rest. Let's send it for the dubs, for the full clear. For the full clear against this big Mama Jamma. Let's reset. Reset over here. Wonderful. Yeah, you can't kill her. You can try. We pass the turn over to Drogon. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Pop! See you, Ezra. It was nice knowing you, buddy. It was real swell knowing you, buddy. Yeah, you know, you tried real hard, and you just might find that you'd still die. You know? Let's get rid of Fulcrum. Holy cow! Holy shit, that was close. Watch out for that girl. Holy crap. That was terrifying. She nearly one-tapped my layer. I do not like this Fulcrum. Please die, Fulcrum. No, you can't kill her. I desperately need to do something about that Fulcrum. Like yesterday. She's got DI now. Oi. Behave. Oh my god. Yeah, she dangerous, son. At least we got to ult. Yeah, gotta go all in on that Fulcrum right now. She is not dying, bro. Like, what have they been feeding her? Let's get rid of the whole team, I guess. Like, I can't kill the Fulcrum. She's literally, she's too tanky. She just fully heals after every attack. I am terrified right about now. Come on. There we go. Whew! That Fulcrum was horrifying, dude. Absolutely horrifying. Let's hide them all into stealth. Alright, let's pass this around. Adrad, you get a little bit of the lovin'. Order. Alright, good. Whew! That Fulcrum was terrifying. Nearly one-shotting my layer with a bulk cron. Jesus. That was close. She was chunky, yeah. Got there eventually. Your slacker with Ray got 4 holds. Nice. Hey, good business, Jorge. Full banners. Never a doubt in my mind. Never a doubt in my mind. Whew. Okay, 1800. That's a very satisfying looking score, but obviously not the best. We dropped the battle. 1800 with a drop battle is not great. Not great, banners. The gas team really hurt us. But there we go. There we go. We know that we've got to pull this off defense because it's not going to fly. There's a reason why she Fulcrum Tano. Exactly, Matt. You know. That was wild, guys. What a wild GAC. So it's in Sith Lord 68's hands now. I'm sure he'll have a good time attacking. 14 million GP over there. We could do the baby Gak if you want to see it, guys. I haven't checked out our opponent. He's probably going to be several multitudes larger than us. So, yeah. So we could either do baby Gak, the free-to-play GAC, or I can send you on to watch other people play their GAC. Let me know in the chat. What do you want to see? Let me know in the chat. I had a bigger doubt than Malgus on that battle. Ooh. Ooh. There can only be one. Free to play won't take long. I mean, that's absolutely true. It'll be like over in one battle when I see he's got like a relic team on defense. Let's quickly do the GAC. Let's quickly do the free to play GAC, and I'll let you guys go. Just logging in, baby. Need to sleep? 1 a.m. Hey, Roy, peace out, dude. I'll speak to you tomorrow, dude. Good night, man. God, it's gone midnight. That's wild. That was a fun Gak. I enjoyed that Gak, guys. I enjoyed that Gak. It was cool to see Darkside Vision Ray. I think she did one move. She did one move. It was a very good looking move, at the very least, I think. And then Bane decided to just, end people's existence. End people's existence. All right. What have we got? Our opponent is Thraken Vitor. He has got... Oh, God. Oh, my God. He's got 7.5 million GP. We have 564,000. Let's do it, baby. Literally, I don't think I'll be able to beat a single unit. Nope. Choices were made. Choices were made. While Leia attacks, she has a 55% chance to grant all rebel allies retribution for 2 turns, and a 55% chance to grant all rebel allies tenacity up for 2 turns, and all other rebel allies recover 5% health and protection. My lights have gone off. Choices were made, ladies and gentlemen. Choices were made. Let's fix the lights real quick. Don't want to be sat here in the dark with everybody watching. That would just be embarrassing, wouldn't it? So let's get these on. Let's get this on. Let's get this on. There we go. Looking pretty. Why is my lights at the back not turning on? There you go. Yeah. Omi's definitely got better since the Princess Leia one. Alright, so the Momo is a no-go. There's a no-go on the Momo. And it's a no-go over here as well. But what on earth? Okay. So our choices are a Relic 1 Darth Vader and a Gear 12 Boba Fett. I'm going to get my 10 banners and we're going to call it quits. Let's go. 10 banners, baby. Let's send it. How did I outpace you? How did I outpace any of you? I don't know how I even outpaced any single character. Get out of the way. Perfect. Great miss. All right, good. We did our thing. Time to die. Submit. I'll take the 10. Call it quits, baby. Call it quits. Should have attacked Mon Mothma? Yeah, probably, but I don't think I would have killed anything anyway. It's a Relic 1 Darth Vader, guys. Relic 1. With crap mods. It wouldn't have done anything. Like, he tried his best. His best was not good enough. And they had an Omi on their team. What? You know what I mean? How did I actually outpace anyone? Do you want to see the modding on my Darth Vader? He's got 210 speed. Plus 69. How did I beat any of them? How did I go first? I know none of that First Order team is, should be particularly fast. But what is this guy doing with his mods? No. No, why would you 6E this mod? What? Why would you do this? There's no speed on it, damn it! He's got speed on 2 of his mods. I need to message him and give him a link to my modding guide. You know how to farm mods? Because this ain't it. I mean, this at least makes sense. This makes sense. You don't need speed on crew. You should really be going for health, not protection, but this makes sense a little bit. He's got double Zeta crew. Really should be over here. But still, no, like... Oh, he has some speed on this character. I say some. He stopped you. Who are you to judge? I mean, that's a very good point. That's a very good point. He was superior to me. That is absolutely true. He kicked my ass, Seabass. Hey, look, we got some crystals from Fleet Arena. 35, baby. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to about do it. That is going to about do it. Let's find someone for us to raid into, shall we? I'm sure Calvin is probably live right about now. You know I like my boy council brother. Let's see. Oh. I see me live. Glurmit is live? Or do you guys want to go see Shorka? Glurmit or Shorka? I'll send you to Shorka. I like Shorka. And let's check out Twitch. Why is Calvin not live? And I'll send you guys to Shorka on both. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure. I will see you all tomorrow, last stream of the week. We'll be doing a bit of Rivals, so it'll be a chill one, okay? And be good to each other. Tell your parents you love them if you do. I'll see you soon. Good night, guys.